Hello, welcome. We're live. We got Dynamite reactions live up on our YouTube at Wrestling for Dummies and our Twitter at Films Dem. Uh, we are doing live reactions. This is more of a test stream. So yeah, I think I'm very excited. Very hyped. We're gonna try to do now. You won't be here, Yampa, but we're gonna try to do the Royal Rumble. We're gonna have a couple of people in for that, and yeah. So a very exciting episode of Dynamite tonight. We got Edge versus Adam Copeland. Just a bunch of great wrestling, and I mean AEW right now is very hot. I feel so. I am very excited to get into this episode. Yeah.
I don't know anything that's on the card except for Edge and Suzuki, so I am.
I can give you a bit of a run. I can give you a bit
Okay.
of a rundown. Let me run over to the official AEW page, um, because they do this very nice thing where they kind of put all their matches in a single graphic now for Dynamite, which I very much enjoy. We have Wardlow versus Trent Beretta. That sounds ass. Thunder Rosa versus Red Velvet. Okay, that sounds decent actually.
Yeah.
We'll hear from Sting and Darby. We got the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass versus Mogul Embassy. That also does not sound good. And then we have Timeless Tony Storm and Deonna Purrazzo face-to-face interview. And then here's where we go. We got Penta El Zero Miedo versus Hangman Adam Page. We got Jeff Hardy versus Swerve Strickland. We have a live promo from Samoa Joe. And then we got Minoru Suzuki versus Adam Copeland.
Swerve versus Jeff Hardy is about to feed families. I am
Yeah, that's
so
going to be a great
excited for
one.
that.
That is going to be a great one.
Has Hangman and Penta has that ever happened? I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Um, I'm sure it has. Maybe not in an AEW format. Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
There you go. You can see on my. Um, but I'm almost positive that at least in it probably did because Penta's always wrestling. He's always wrestling big guys weekly, like big names.
They were in ROH at the same time, weren't they?
That sounds about right.
I'm trying to get a stream on trying to get it on my phone. I'm hoping it doesn't kick me out.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, probably should test that out. If not, I'll do this solo. Sounds like seems like everything is going well.
Okay.
Okay, so can you hear the stream overlapping? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unmute. No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Whoa, that's so nice. Okay, so I can like also watch. I can watch Dynamite. That's incredible. Cool. Okay. Oh, so just so you know, if anyone's listening, it's you're not just going to hear me be clicking for the entire time. Once the show starts, I won't be using my computer. I'll be on my phone to text and everything, so it'll be fun. Okay. Yeah, so we got just so everyone knows, this is Wrestling for Dummies new sort of thing we're all trying out here. Um, I'm not sure when it's going to be uploaded, but we're going to decide a date for that. But every Sundays we're going to be recording podcasts. We're going to add some additional content onto the channel, and we're going to be doing live reactions to pay-per-views. If there's a big weekly show, maybe like a stacked episode of Dynamite or a special edition of Raw or SmackDown or something, definitely will give that a listen or a stream, a reaction stream. But yeah, no. So we're just going to test this out tonight, see how everything goes, give us a bigger grasp on what it's going to be like on Sunday. And yeah, no, very excited. Hope this goes excellent.
I'm very excited for this episode. I haven't watched a full Dynamite in a hot minute, and this is a great one to
Yeah,
get
this
back
this
into.
definitely is a loaded one. We got a great episode. No, I mean I'm excited. We're 3 minutes away from Dynamite at this point. Um, yeah, anything you want to talk about? Any wrestling related thing? I don't really know what else to.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm.
Rumble's
I
coming
don't
up.
know if Rumble is coming up. Cody's not winning, and I'm honestly very excited about that because I know his reign's going to be awful whenever he gets the title.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's going to be Punk winning, which kind of stinks. But
Um,
I don't. It's either Punk or Rock. Those are the only two that can win it, and I don't think the Rock's going to be there.
I am so sorry. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah, my fault. It wasn't anything you were doing. I'm having connection issues on my end.
All right. I have a stream now, so we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm watching the official fights feed right now.
No. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, solid promo so far. Oh shit! Wait, what? We're keeping Hook in the main event scene? Yeah, I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Solid. Definitely interested in this. Okay, sorry, I was just testing out the audio. Apologies for the clicking. I don't know where Yampa is right now. Okay, I don't know about this promo so far. There we go. Hook should be in Wardlow's position, man. So much better. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that was, but I'll take it. Hook on TV in prominent positions. And it seems like we're starting with Hangman versus Penta El Zero Miedo. Fuck yeah. Oh boy. Jeff Hardy, Swerve Strickland. Very excited for that. And there we go. Let's go. Hell yeah. The face. Hanger Page, baby. All right. Seems like I'm on my own right now, just so you guys know. So yeah. No, I'm excited, man. Very excited. Very hyped, I guess you could say, for this upcoming matchup and this entire show. Honestly, this whole show is great. No one delivers as. I mean, yeah. I mean, just go through my Twitter. I'm tagged in it, but I mean, you should know that like Hangman and Swerve, that's 1 and 2. You know, so whenever they're in a match, I'm definitely excited. That those two are like the top for me right now in the whole industry. What's going on? Oh, okay. Hold on. There you go. Hello? Are you here?
Oh,
Hey, I can hear
all right.
you.
Hello. There you go.
Good. Good.
All right. Whenever I opened up the stream earlier, I killed my whole
Okay.
phone. Had to
Yeah.
restart.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, if you need me,
I have a
I can
stream on,
stream the
but
fight
it's.
stream if you really need. I don't know how that would work, but
I have a
all
stream,
right.
but every time I here, let's see.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. You might be a little bit behind because I'm pretty sure this is a live feed. Pretty sure Penta and Hangman right now. Okay, sign. Oh, Mojo's on commentary, by the way, which he's such a good commentator.
God, I loved whenever he was on commentary because
It
he
was great
like
commentary. He
the
was the
pandemic
best
WWE.
commentator in the whole company,
Yeah,
but I mean, he's such a good talent. It's like I would have rather had him in the ring.
it was such a waste to have him
Yeah,
commentate
no,
WrestleMania in a
without
poncho
a doubt,
when he could have been main eventing that
without a
show.
doubt. I mean, I'm glad he's because I mean, yeah, I don't think he'd be at this level in the WWE right now. But I mean, no, it was great commentary. It's just this guy's one of the best living performers. Let's get him doing something, please. Glad he's kind of running the company right now.
Having him not win a single title on the main roster in like the 6 years he was there is on the
US
he
champion
was the
for
US
a couple
champion twice.
times.
That's
Yeah,
right. For like a combined
yeah,
20
it didn't
days.
really
I remember him losing it to Rey Mysterio in like a week.
didn't really matter. I don't know. I don't know why they ever. I would have figured that Vince would have liked a guy like that, but you never know.
God, he should have beat Brock at the
Oh yeah.
Great Balls of Fire
Well,
pay-per-view.
I
I
don't
cannot
even
believe they
think
had
that
him
like
lose that.
he needed to win. Just give him like 20 minutes instead of 5.
Oh yeah, I remember him losing the
Yeah,
one
it
at
was
5.
5 minutes. If
Yeah.
you give Samoa Joe and Brock
Oh my
Lesnar
God,
like
that
20
sucked.
minutes, that's a classic.
That was prime. I don't want to
Yeah.
work, Brock.
Well, that was whenever he was doing like C pay-per-views. I don't know if he had a bonus or something. He was doing shit like Great Balls of Fire. So he probably did like he signed a contract with like an amount of dates he had to work. And yeah, he probably didn't want to be there. They snuck those in.
Yeah, they did that and him versus Bryan the same year. I can't.
And the difference between those matches
Those are two very different matches.
so
Yeah.
different. No, they had a couple Samoa Joe Brock Lesnar matches. I think that was the only singles one they had, but they had that Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in that?
Oh my! Was that was the one with?
It was Roman.
I'm pretty. Yeah, it was Joe,
Braun,
Brock,
yeah.
Braun, and Roman. Yeah. But they also did one with like Kane, and I remember that being awful.
I don't think that was SummerSlam.
I don't know what pay-per-view that was at. Okay, I don't know.
I know what you're talking
I don't
about.
know. I could putting Kane in the Universal title division in 2017.
I remember that because they had Finn Balor like right after he returned, he was doing jobs. He was like building up Kane. He was getting squashed and shit. Like
oh my,
right during his return, everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, because he was coming hot off that first Universal Champion reign. Oh, holy shit! Move always looks so good. I don't know what the hell that was. Goddamn, nobody has the attire like Penta, man. Such a good costume designer, whoever it is. Maybe he does it himself, not sure. Oh my god. Fun fact, just so everyone knows at home, Walter said that Penta El Zero was by far the hardest chop he ever had. Oh, why did it? Okay, it kicked you out again. I don't know
It
why.
did, yeah. It
Yeah, I'm
my
just gonna have to. I'm
the
just gonna have to
website
keep
crashed.
this. I'm just gonna have to because you're like. I was like, man, you're quiet. I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no. Walter did say, or Gunther. No, sorry. Um, did say that Penta had the hardest chop. So I think that means
I did
something.
see that. I love watching Pentaversal. I hope he gets a because Phoenix had a quick title run. I hope they do something with
Yes,
Penta.
stunned by injury. Yeah. Well, I think Penta's definitely the more featured performer. He
Yeah,
definitely seems to have a higher status in the company.
he does lose a lot though. I don't know the last time I watched
He
him win
loses a
a
lot, but he's always in those dynamite matches, high-profile dynamite matches. So I think that means something, you know.
Mox fight every day of the week. Those two had bangers.
Oh yeah, I mean both him and Phoenix versus Mox.
Oh, yeah.
Mox versus Luchadors in general. Not for anybody in general, actually, is what I want to see. So
Just anyone.
it's been a while. Well, no, he World's End, Eddie Kingston. Oh, see, and it kicks him out again. Don't know why it does that. I'm going to see if okay. All right.
This is
Do you
this
want
is
me
crazy.
to?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. So glad that rankings are back.
Are they gonna? They're starting fresh, right? Like everybody's at 0-0, or are they?
They're starting from the new year and up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they said Hangman's 2-0 and Penta's 1-0. So they're both obviously high.
Who did
Yeah.
Penta beat?
Probably it was probably either on Collision or Rampage.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't I can't it's physically impossible to keep up with all. It could also be Ring of Honor because I know they do Ring of Honor stuff as well.
oh yeah.
It could be anything. It really could.
Yeah. I am all here for them making Rampage important again, but I am not going to be
Um
able to watch all three of those shows.
Well, the thing I've heard is that they're going to try and cap it because SmackDown's moving to Tuesdays, and I've heard that they're going to try to capitalize that and put either Collision or Rampage, replace it with that 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday slot, take over
Oh yeah.
with SmackDown, which is a huge slot to have, obviously. So that would be interesting. Maybe Dynamite even. I don't know. I don't know. I like Dynamite on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
It's a
I
natural.
Dynamite
Feels a
Wednesday
natural
just feels right.
middle of the
Mu
week, you know.
yeah, moving Raw to Thursday, which is probably what's going to happen, is going to be so weird. I'm not going to be
Are
able to get
they?
used to that. That's the
It
probably.
said
I don't. It's not going to be on Mondays anymore.
really? I thought it said Monday Night Raw moving to Netflix.
The Netflix, it just says Raw, and I saw.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was Meltzer, or it might have been Alvarez. Somebody
uh,
said that they did it on purpose, not showing the Monday night part
yeah.
because it's supposed to be moving.
That's I don't know about that. Well, hey, I
Yeah,
mean, they'll probably give NXT that Monday slot.
I haven't watched NXT in so
Oh
long.
no, no, but that's probably what they'll end up doing. A lot of people are saying they're going to try to go back with Wednesday, but I don't think so.
I hope no, they
Oh,
would. They would fail. Oh Jesus!
but yeah, damn.
Oh,
I just got notified on Twitter that Revolution is the highest selling AEW show since All-In. Pretty
Wow.
solid. Well, I mean, Sting's retirement is a big selling point.
Yeah. But
So,
where are they doing that at?
North Carolina, where Sting debuted. I think it's in the same
Oh, yeah,
arena.
that's right.
Yeah. It's in the same arena he won his first world title as or something. It's not where he debuted.
Huh.
Yeah.
They don't really have a feud for Joe right now. I get the pay-per-view's not for a while, but
Nope.
he's feuding with like both Hangman and Swerve right now.
Yeah. They're probably going to run the triple
Yeah.
threat.
I would love that so much. Sucks. I would like Joe to win, which means one of them would have to
Yeah.
eat at a pin, which would suck.
But the thing is, dude, what makes it very weird to me is do you have the world title change not in the main event? Because I'm almost positive Sting's last match is main eventing.
Oh
That's where
yeah,
it gets
true.
tricky for me, you know. I mean, they always could open it up or something, but
This is an awful comparison, but they did that for NXT recently, where Ilya won the NXT title and he was not the main event. It was like the third or fourth match on the card.
yeah, but that was just kind of something. Well, the woman's title main evented, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean that counts as a world
yeah,
championship main
yeah.
eventing.
The Barbie street fight that stunk.
Yeah, yep. Remember that? Not fun.
Not fun. And now
I would say that
Becky's
most of
jobbing at Nia
NXT.
Jax.
Yeah, NXT is 50% fun, 50% hell.
I cannot sit through 2 hours of it. There's
Oh no! Oh, holy shit! Wait a minute. Damn, that was a good near fall. Sorry, I was just we were seeing high flying shit. Wanted to catch it.
I love Penta.
Yeah, no, great wrestler. Can't wait for Bandito to get back. He just had an injury on his or another surgery on his wrist. Said that he's did a lot better than the first time. So he said he's kind of close to coming back.
I want to see more Commander. He hasn't won a match in forever, but that one match with Jericho I thought was all right.
He's definitely in the powerbomb. He's definitely the Penta of the not. He's Penta for like Rampage and Collision, not necessarily Dynamite. You know, he's the luchador that puts all the big guys over.
This was like a month ago, but I saw his win-loss record, and it was like 2-23
That
or
doesn't
something like that.
surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
He is. I would love to see him get something like a TNT title opportunity. Get him some type of push.
Yeah, right. International title. Oh shit! Apologies. Hold on. This thing's falling. Fuck. There we go. I saved it. I got to get the international title off of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, it was I don't know why they didn't have him.
Well, I mean, it was a desperation thing because Fenix got injured whenever he got the title, and then Mox got injured when he got the title. Orange Cassidy, the only guy that didn't get fucking injured, I guess. So, yeah.
Giving it back to Mox was a bad
Strong
decision.
definitely sounds like it's what is going to happen. Oh,
yeah.
Made in Japan. We're heating up. Damn, Samoa
Joe is such a good commentator. I love. Oh my god, anything he does on TV, Samoa Joe is such a good talent.
Once in a lifetime, man.
How I feel with
Tony
Storm.
I mean, I remember when he first came to AEW, there was a lot of talks of him being washed and not having it anymore. I would have never thought you'd tell me a day where I would have wanted him to win the world title against someone like MJF.
Pretty much every AEW world champion has like, except for Punk, obviously, we're like,
sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. That was crazy.
Dang.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying about
every AEW world champion was not like born and raised in AEW, we're like AEW originals, except for Punk. They were all AEW originals, and Joe winning a title is very.
Jericho was. Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like from the start of the company.
Yeah.
Bang. Great opener. Excellent opener.
Didn't
That
go as
was
long as I thought it would.
very good. No, I didn't need to.
Yeah, it was a great match.
That was great.
Pretty much
Great
exactly
opener.
what I expected from these two.
Yeah, right. Oh, is he calling for a mic? Yeah, so yeah, no, that was great. That was really good. I know that oh shit. But what the fuck was I just gonna say? I don't fucking know, man. I forgot. Whoops.
Is
Nice.
the Thunder Rosa? I didn't even know. I forgot she came back. I haven't watched Dynamite.
Yeah,
I forgot she was back. Is Thunder Rosa
she was
and
good.
Velvet Sky the only
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet, not Velvet
There's
Sky?
a
That's the yeah.
yeah. There is a sit-down interview between Tony Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, that's right. God, I love Tony Storm. I'm so glad she has the world title.
She's excellent, man.
That's another person that WWE fumbled on so hard. She was so good in
Yeah,
NXT.
right.
Then she came to the main roster, and Charlotte was throwing pie in her face on like her first week there.
Yeah, that was
That
bad.
was so bad.
Oh, speaking of Orange Cassidy, the Revolution's heating up to be a great pay-per-view.
I thought their last pay per view was decent. I've heard a lot of people not like it, but
World
most of the
Champ.
people that I've heard from that are all like huge Fed stands. So I guess it makes sense.
It had a great closing stretch. I'll give it that. Took a long time to get going. It was really bad for the majority of the show, but once we got to Copeland versus Christian, it just took off.
That match was so good.
Yep. And then after that, you had Eddie versus Mox, and then you have the main event, which was good. Underrated match.
Yeah. The ending was definitely overbooked, but
Yes.
I was here for it. Joe being world champ did. I predicted him winning, but
Yeah.
him
Clean.
actually winning shocked me.
Him winning clean. I mean, that was great. Loved it.
Oh, 1 second, my stream crashed. Let me get that loaded back up real quick.
Okay. We're on ad break anyways, so. All right. Great great first opening stretch of Dynamite, I thought.
Oh, this is different. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, before you couldn't hear me whenever I exited the app, but you can now. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Cassidy wasn't on the card, was he?
No, I think that was just him calling out. I don't know. Yeah, also, by the way, I just would like to say that this idiot fucking Tony Khan decided to put a collision the day before the Super Bowl. I don't know why the hell he ever did that.
I mean, well, day before, I might actually have a good bit of
Maybe.
streams. I feel like that'll actually have a boost.
Maybe. Yeah, not sure. To me, it seems dumb. Kind of feels like everyone already has the weekend planned by Super Bowl time.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
you're probably right.
Everyone's preparing and shit.
Yeah. I miss when they would do NXT used to do, and NXT was actually good. The halftime, like during the halftime of the Super Bowl, they would have a match.
Yeah, they used to do that wildly, like Attitude Era.
Yeah, I knew that they did that, the Rock Mankind match during halftime. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, halftime heat. That's cool.
Yeah, that is such a cool concept.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That they did the I'm pretty sure they had like a fatal 4-way Iron Man match during the halftime of a show.
Oh fuck! Isn't it like 15 minutes halftime show?
I have no. It was a 60-minute Iron Man match. At halftime, it was.
They pulled that off.
Oh, it was a.
time.
It was a very overbooked match, but it was
Yeah, that's
so
absurd.
fun. Except I remember who all was in it. I remember loving the match.
Yeah, yeah. I just can't believe that. That's dope.
I think it was Ciampa, Finn, Cole, Gargano. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that
Sounds right.
sounds. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're back. I'm on the fight stream, so I don't have ads, which is great.
I'm using a stream online, and it is, I think, pretty far behind yours. So I'm trying to fix that right now.
No, that's fine. Don't
We
worry
wrong, we
about it.
wrong.
If you really want me to, I can stream it on Discord. I can
Oh yeah,
get
that'd
you.
be.
I can
I
get
don't
you
know
a
if I'll be able to
stream.
be in both these at once, but I'm down to try it.
Oh, you know what? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. I was gonna say, oh, it's the Young Bucks.
I love this new Young Bucks gimmick so much.
It's incredible.
I hope when Omega comes back,
Oh, I hope he
because
joins
face
it.
Omega is unbearable.
All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is so good. Oh shit. We're getting Young Bucks versus a Top Flight 3, 4. I don't know. These guys have great chemistry.
Oh, I haven't seen Top Flight in a while either.
Yeah, they I don't even know Dante Martin healed or wait. Yeah, no, Dante fucking healed from his goddamn ACL tear in like 4 months. It's the most absurd recovery ever. He tore his ACL Mania weekend and was back like October. That's absurd.
Oh, I remember that.
Wardlow match. Yeah, I like Trent Beretta too. Why are we doing this? Why are we squashing Trent Beretta? That's good. See his match with Eddie Kingston? He bled in it. It was excellent.
There's no way I doubt it goes very long, but I don't see it being a squash.
I know. It just
They've been putting Beretta over recently.
yeah. Oh shit, Adam Cole's there. Damn. Hey, props to Adam Cole for traveling with that ACL tear or whatever he did.
Oh yeah,
It's not easy. Not easy to travel
I'm.
with injury, especially weekly. I get he's not performing, but still.
I was surprised how physical he got at the pay per view.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do much, but they like pushed him on the ground over that. Surprised me.
Yeah. No, Adam Cole's great, man. This injury was so poorly timed. It just
Injured
he's
so
obviously
often,
many
and
of them.
that's
Yeah.
that second was
This one
not his
wasn't
fault at
this
all.
yeah, this one wasn't even a he just jumped off the barricade and forgot his age and fucked up his leg.
I'm. I really hope they don't. Whenever MJF comes back, I hope they don't immediately run him with Cole. Or if they do, I hope
Oh,
it's
I mean
not
they are.
bad. Yeah, I would assume that's what they do, but I
It's
would
gonna
like
be
them to
a
those two
definitive
to be
it's a
separated.
definitive final chapter. Yeah, but I mean there are after it. It's just like a one last it's the final match of the story and then the yeah.
You know how long he's supposed to be gone?
No clue. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, hey, you were just what you were saying. Okay, hopefully Vikingo wins that. Vikingo, Jesus, why can't I say it? I don't know. Hope he gets that shot against Orange Cassidy though, as they just said he's in a fatal 4-way to get it.
I love Vikingo too. I've only seen a handful of matches from him. He is such a star.
Yeah, he's got it.
He has he's perfected the flippies.
Yes.
I love that man. And
yes.
I hate the Banana Man. I hate Jim Cornette. And
yeah.
I don't remember what match it was, but it was Vikingo versus somebody. And his review of a Vikingo match made me so freaking angry because of how much he hated it. It was
I don't really care.
Vikingo versus.
It's like, what the fuck is this
racist
50-year-old? I mean, what is his actual contributions to the business? He had an indie fed for 3 years.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, but whatever. I get it. He has a following.
Yeah. Anytime there's a triple threat match, he complains that it's no disqualification, as if that hasn't been the rule for triple threat matches for decades.
He'll fucking complain about anything if it's not just 2 white guys fucking punching each other. And that's all he fucking wants. Ridiculous. Who cares?
I watched his review, like it was on my TikTok or whatever. I didn't go out to see it, but I watched his review of Edge versus Roman versus Bryan, the main event of Mania 37, and he hated that match.
Fucking loser, man. I hated the ending, but to call the match bad is so idiotic. Just did not need the Usos to help Roman win.
Yeah.
So stupid. Is he a fucking monster or not?
I remember, yeah. Roman's been booked so bad recently. I'm really
the entire fucking reign. I mean, the guy's this undefeatable monster, but has he won a fucking match clean? Like, other than he hasn't beat a prominent name clean, other than Brock Lesnar that one match.
The first like year of it, I thought was maybe not a whole year, but the first about a year of it was pretty good. The Hell in a Cell match with Ray, up until the Hell in a Cell match with Ray, I remember liking it.
Yeah, I think that's where.
Then the whole bloodline storyline, where it was like whenever Sammy got introduced, I don't know if he won a single match clean after that.
I think that's when it peaked though. Whenever Sammy joined, and
that's when it was so good. Oh my god, that was.
The Royal Rumble where he hit.
That's one of the loudest pops in like wrestling history.
I don't know why you know what? I'm not going to get into it. I've argued too much over that. Fuck it. If Asper was here, which he says he will be for the Rumble, we get into the whole thing about that. All right, dude. Can we hurry this the fuck up? Christ. We get it. Wardlow's a monster. You've told this story 40 times, Tony. God damn it. Get to the fucking point.
I do not love Wardlow. I've said it whenever everybody a lot of people loved him.
Yeah.
And one of my least favorite wrestling matches in AEW history was whenever he squashed MJF. That is one of the worst. I guess it ended up having a payoff, but whenever I watched that was one of the worst booking decisions.
No, it wasn't.
I've ever seen.
Great booking decision.
Whenever I was watching it live, I hated it so much because
I loved it.
Really?
Without a doubt. I think that Wardlow was so hot, so peaked.
Well,
it had such a build, and for Wardlow to just go in there and kill him was excellent. But it was my issues with that came after. Yeah, it's just that the issue with Wardlow is all he can really do is the squash matches that isn't boring as shit, and that's what the issue was. Nothing to do with
that ladder match with Christian was decent.
Oh, that was
Christian can do anything.
It also was a ladder match, and Wardlow does.
Yeah, true.
Flips. He can do it if he wants. So I don't know. That was definitely one of the only good matches of that night. That was an awful pay-per-view.
Honestly, don't even remember what pay-per-view that was on.
The Adam Cole Chris Jericho one, which sucked so much. That match was so awful.
Oh my god, yeah, that match was terrible.
Yeah.
That match was so bad. The ending fell so flat too.
It was rough. It was really, really rough. A lot of people online are saying the crowd sucks. I haven't noticed a negative crowd reaction yet. It seemed hot to me.
Okay, I just turned your audio up because I had it pretty low.
Okay,
I'll be able
cool.
to find out.
Dude, why is this still going?
I was expecting it to not go over 10 minutes.
What is the point of this? Why? Come on, wrap it up. Get to the power bombs.
I hope he doesn't do the Powerbomb Symphony anymore. If he just did one Powerbomb as his finish, I'd be okay with that.
Dude, please, come on. Pile driver. Oh. Come on, man. Please. Please win this. I want to get to the good stuff. This is just ass right now.
I'm really excited to see the Swerve Jeff match. Isn't no DQ, is it?
No, I think it's a normal match. It's under normal rules.
I mean, I think Matt's the one that's been holding them down. I think Jeff can
Jeff's been
still
fine.
sometimes maybe go.
He's been okay. He had a great match with Darby Allin on Rampage.
Yeah, that I didn't get watch it live, but I saw the highlights.
Yeah,
That
he's
was
a heel turn.
he is crazy for doing that
Right.
at his age.
No, honestly, I mean, I honestly would really, if you want to separate, I would not mind Jeff Hardy being added to that because they teased a heel turn. I would not mind Jeff Hardy being added to Swerve Strickland's little faction there
Oh, I never thought
as
of
like
that.
a lackey, not as like a second leader or anything.
Yeah,
Sort of like Shelton Benjamin.
I hope they don't do Willow.
Willow?
I hope they don't do
I
Willow.
mean, it's kind of,
I love Willow. I love the gimmick. I don't think it'd really work well
yeah.
in 2024 AEW.
Finally, Christ. Okay, you won with one power bomb. You might have got your wish. I could have given a shit less
Powerbomb
about
Symphony
that.
is such a. Trent didn't get a whole lot of offense in the match. He hit him with a chair and got a couple knees in.
You got a decent amount for a squash match. Also, another thing they said that Wardlow was going for the world title. No, thank you.
God, Wardlow versus Joe. I remember that match happened for
A couple
the
times.
TNT
Yep.
title. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that they were not good.
No. There was a triple threat with Hobbs I remember liking. I think that was at Revolution.
Oh, yeah, I do. I forgot. Yeah, that was decent. I remember that.
So I think the best.
I don't think I've ever seen a triple threat match I didn't like.
That's true. I think the best big man clash in AEW so far. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Like just Miro and Hobbs, maybe that was a great one.
That was great.
Was great.
What's Miro doing? I don't know. Like I remember they've been building him up a lot, but he hasn't been in any type of feud or anything.
He won't put anyone over backstage. They tried getting him to do a feud with Danielson, but they told him Danielson was winning, so he refused to do it.
He wouldn't let Danielson go over?
Wouldn't let Hangman go over. He wouldn't let there was a couple other guys. He just won't do jobs. And Tony Khan, for some reason, isn't like, hey, you're contractually obligated to do this. You're going to go out there and you're going to lose. Instead, he just goes, okay, we'll work something out. And then he doesn't get booked.
I remember hating, well, not hating, but really dislike.
Escape the Cage? Yeah, they ruined it.
They're not doing the pinfalls only anymore?
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have to take a break from the rumble and that. Whoa! Danielson versus Nagata.
What happened? Huh?
Danielson versus Yuji Nagata. I doubt you know who that is. But
I do not.
Legend. He's like in his 50s now, but he can still go. That's fucking absurd. Hold on, Yuji Nagata. That's a
Oh, on Collision.
Oh man.
I assumed he was still in Japan whenever you said that.
No, on Collision. No, they just announced it.
Yeah, see, now I'm like 10 seconds behind you.
Yeah. Man, that was elite. Yeah, no, I mean, Nagata's like a originalist. You know, just such a fucking unreal wrestler, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even heard of him. Usually, I can at least recognize those names.
I want to say he did WWE run in the 90s. Did he?
I remember them hiring a bunch of don't remember.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive, but I remember seeing that they hired a bunch of Japanese guys and never put them on Raw, like they were on
in
Heat
the 90s
and Velocity,
or the 2000s.
The late 90s.
Yeah, no, usually Nagata is just a unreal one. Oh, okay, here we go. Timeless Tony Storm. All right, Deonna Purrazzo is here. Great signing so far. I don't know I haven't seen too much, but
Tony Storm is so entertaining.
I've heard Deonna Purrazzo described as Britt Baker with Northern Light suplexes. I don't know what to take of that. So yeah.
I don't think anybody should be compared to Britt Baker.
Well, they are best friends in real life, so I guess that's why the comparison.
Where has Britt Baker been? I don't even. She hasn't been on TV. Is she injured?
Clue. Honestly, keep her off. Especially if they get. Oh wow, this is so neat. The split screen in black and white and in color. It's unreal. Great production value. But
I love this Tony Storm gimmick so freaking much. I'm glad they're giving her.
Yeah, no, she deserves it. If they sign Mercedes, there's no room for Britt Baker. Basically, to finish up my last point.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm very impressed at how well Deonna Purrazzo is getting presented.
I don't know much about Impact because I haven't seen. I know that's where. Yeah. Whenever I saw her that she debuted, I thought she was just from the name. I thought she was that one woman wrestler from Impact that got fired for being racist.
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard. I got those two mixed up
Yeah.
whenever she debuted. I was
Yeah, I
very.
know. Funny enough, actually, a lot of people think that Tony Khan refusing to hire Tessa Blanchard is the reason why Tully Blanchard left the company.
I forgot Tully was
Oh,
there. Honestly, I forgot Tully was in
yeah,
AEW.
he was a part of the Pinnacle.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that was a great faction.
They went. They weren't around very long, but I remember liking the
Yeah,
Pinnacle. That Blood and Guts
no,
match.
I mean you had such a great crop of wrestlers. You had Sean Spears as like the guy to take pins, Wardlow as the Beast, MJF as the face, and FTR as the lackeys. It was great. Holy shit, Jim Harbaugh signed with the Chargers?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Get the Chargers some one really good receiver, and they are
What
easily
what
playoff
the hell
bound.
does that mean?
Huh?
I don't understand. Oh damn. Oh shit, it's going down. Oh fuck. Holy shit. He just punched the fuck out of him. Yeah, this is yeah, I wonder what we got up next. That was good. That was decent.
Only Tony Storm can get away with saying
Yeah.
bumhole on live television.
No, it's great. Oh, Swerve versus Jeff Hardy up next. Very
Thank
excited for
God.
this as a diehard Swerve fan.
That dude with Tony, I don't remember his name. He looks so
Luther?
familiar. I don't know how I did he used to wrestle or am
Yes,
I tripping?
he did. He was Jericho's friend. He is Jericho's friend, and Jericho got him hired in like 2019. He was a deathmatch guy on the Indies for like 30 years, and Jericho got him a job. Uh, and he was like a jobber tag team, sort of like a demonic sort of gimmick monster, face paint, all that. Very bad wrestler. No offense, but yes, this is what he's doing now, which is much better. And his name was Luther as a wrestler too.
This is very good. Like I don't know, reminded me. Has the Butcher and the Butcher and Blade have they ever won a match on Dynamite?
That's
They are booked all the time. I don't know if I've ever seen them
that's a
win.
good question. I'm sure they have.
I'm so interested to see how
Yeah,
Jeff rolls in this match.
this is definitely his biggest. I mean, this is his chance to deliver right here.
Some of the only good matches that Jeff has had in AEW are with Darby Allin. There's only a couple of them that I
Yeah,
like, and two of them are with Darby Allin because both of those
there was a
are
Young Bucks
that
match on
spot.
Dynamite that went like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember liking the Young Bucks
Not the
match.
one at pay per view. That one sucked. I don't know if you saw that one, Double or Nothing 2022.
Yeah, I had to think about. I remember
They could
that.
barely
I
move.
don't remember. I remember not hating
They
it.
were so stiff. Like the poor Young Bucks, you could see like the Hardys were in 0.25 speed. It was really bad. That was definitely the
Matt Hardy is just so
worst
bad.
Jeff looked his run. He hasn't looked nearly that bad ever since.
Well, some of these newer tag matches have been pretty bad.
Yeah, but I don't know. Most of the fumbles and the botches that I see, it's whenever him and Matt Hardy do a move together, sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
true.
so, but we went through the Darby match, and none of it was there. So I'm really wondering how much of that is Matt. Oh, here's Mox.
Yeah, Jeff right now is better than Prime
Yes.
Matt.
Okay. Jesus. So who's Moxley calling out here?
Ooh, Mox is on. I got tee.
All right, that was a great promo.
Mox is. I've never
Yeah.
heard a bad promo from Mox. He
One
is
of the best
so good.
talkers alive. Bang. That's so good. Oh, Taya Valkyrie? Really? Holy shit, it's John Morrison.
Huh?
Yeah, Johnny
Morrison on
TV. He's
TV?
here.
Oh, Mox wrestling on
Look at
Rampage.
that.
That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Rampage has been a really good show recently. Like the last couple of months, actually, it's been very like nothing that I would go out of my way to watch because I don't watch, but very solid matches there. Let's go. Swerve, swerve. Nana's out here. Let's go. Garbage.
Prince Nana is actually I don't even know. I had no idea who he was
Yeah.
before he was with Swerve.
Legendary Ring of Honor.
Now he is my favorite human
Dude, he's
being in the world.
God, he might have been with Ring of Honor since their debut. Oh yeah,
Really?
he
Since
definitely was in their debut year.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Did he wrestle? Did he wrestle as your manager? I've
he
never
was a
heard of him
wrestler
until
for
he was with Swerve.
only a year or two, I think, and then he just became a full-time manager. I think he might have been like an executive in the company, and that's why he retired, like to take over like front office stuff in Ring of Honor. Jeff fucking Hardy, baby. Oh God, look who's with him. Oh, am I tripping or did Matt lose weight? Why does Matt look skinnier? I haven't seen Matt Hardy in a while because, like I said, I don't watch Rampage. But
Oh yeah, I've only seen the. I mean,
he definitely looked bloated for a little bit. But
maybe.
hey, maybe he's doing better in life. You know, I know that him and his wife, I
Yeah.
think, are separated. I saw online, which probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like they had the best relationship.
He said something on Twitter saying like he's like they're still together, but she's been
She's
posting saying
nuts.
they're
I mean, she's
split.
going
I don't
online
know, man.
saying he
Those.
has
Yeah, I'm about to say she's
CTE and
cuckoo.
shit, and it's like, what a fucking asshole, man. It's like, why the hell are you going on TikTok?
Man, Matt does look in
Right, but like,
decent
why are you
shape.
going on TikTok giving out like shit talking your brother like that or your husband like that? Keep it private. Work out your shit. I don't know. I don't like her, especially when there's kids
Jeff
involved.
Hardy has looked exactly the
Jeff
same
Hardy,
since 2012.
he hasn't aged,
Yeah,
which
he's
is
looked
nuts,
exactly the same
especially
for
with all
years.
the substance abuse. You think that would age him, but other
Yeah.
way. Man, I'd be all over here for like a mid-card Jeff Hardy singles run in AEW. I mean, one of my all-time
Yeah.
favorites, obviously. My favorite as a kid. I love Jeff Hardy. It's just that he's just not
Yeah.
doesn't look to be of that level recently.
If this match goes well without any types of weapons or whatever, I would
Yeah.
be so here.
Yeah. I'm
A
down.
program with him and Christian. I don't know how the match would go, but that would be so
Oh, I
entertaining.
think Christian's at a point right now where you can have a good match with anybody. That guy's unreal.
He was probably one of, if not my favorite wrestler from 2023. Christian Cage
Christian?
is prime. Yeah, he is
Mine was Swerve,
prime
but yeah,
television.
Christian is definitely up there. Dude, I'm so intrigued because at the way that we're going, it looks like Swerve Strickland might walk into all in with the world championship. That'd be so
Oh,
cool.
that
Such a
the pop in a huge stadium like that.
yeah. Well, no, but I mean, like, what a fucking statement to have your world champion walking in, you know, be Swerve Strickland. You know, first was MJF, your homegrown guy, and then here's another one with Swerve. That'd be so cool. Yeah. I hope we get a Danielson title reign before he wraps it up. Probably won't. I'm
I
sure
don't
he
see it.
does.
I would love it, but I don't see it happening.
No, I mean, yeah, just a title reign in general, even I think would work. But
He would probably have a cool. I could see him having a cool run at the international title.
yeah, the only thing about it is, I'm sure it's Danielson himself is like, nah, I don't want to hold a title. You know,
Yeah, sure. He is
Danielson
so
probably doesn't
good.
want to be locked down to a certain division right now. He just wants to wrestle. So I get it.
I don't know what they're gonna run for his last match. I don't.
Uh,
I would.
I heard Nigel McGuinness.
They've already done him versus Swerve.
What?
I don't. If Nigel can still go, that would be
Yeah,
amazing. That would be
he didn't
so
retire
perfect.
due to injury or anything. He retired because he
Yeah.
tested positive for hepatitis A, hepatitis B. Just infects his blood and it can get easily transferred. That's why. But I'm sure he could have a match. You know, just simple. Don't blade.
How old? He's not super old, is he?
No,
Like not even in the
he's probably
40s or.
Danielson's age,
Uh,
maybe a couple years younger. Yeah. No, there's no way he's over 45.
this has not been bad. Jeff is.
No, it's been good.
I'm so glad he can.
Holy
I
shit,
grew
never
up
mind.
watching this man.
He's 48 years old. Damn.
Nigel's 48.
Fuck. I think I knew that. Why did I knew he was a couple years older than the rest of them in Ring of Honor. Why the fuck did I not? That's interesting. Oh shit. Okay, chair is out, but I will say this match was very good. It's very
Yeah.
good. Even though it has weapons, I don't think that. I think the match has been good when not including them. Holy shit! Yeah, like that was great.
Nana dancing over Swerve. Oh my god, Nana is a national treasure. I love that
Yeah,
man so much.
he's excellent.
God, that was a crazy bump.
Man, that was great. Just been good. Also, I should mention that the main event is commercial free. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah, he
that.
announced Suzuki versus Copeland is commercial free commercial free.
Edge working weekly makes me so happy.
Yeah,
That was like my childhood favorite wrestler.
right.
Edge and unfortunately Orton,
Yeah,
but Edge and Orton were like my two childhood favorites.
none.
Seeing Edge work weekly
Yeah,
at this age makes me so freaking happy.
at the level he's going to, because he's really doing high profile matches. The Dante Martin match, he literally spear off the ropes, or well, I mean, Dante Martin did a flip off the ropes and counter it with a spear. Like he's putting effort into these matches. It's not just
Yeah.
like weekly squashes.
I don't get why Vince wouldn't let him work.
Yeah,
Whenever Edge had a match, it was either like almost a comedy match, like those feud with the Miz was awful, or it would go 50 minutes and it was
yeah,
all storytelling. They would not let him work.
yeah.
The only really good match he had was like the Rollins Hell in a Cell match was good,
Yeah, the triple threat match,
and
yeah, excellent.
the triple threat match was really good, and the his last match with Sheamus,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
that was great. And those are like some of the only good matches he had.
The Roman match at Money in the
I
Bank, I thought was decent. I like that. Where Cena returned
I
at
remember
the end.
I don't know if I ever I never saw
Yeah,
it.
great match.
I didn't watch that show live.
I just remember being pissed
And
Edge
that
lost.
a lot of people like the Balor I Quit match, and I
Yeah.
fell asleep. I actually fell asleep during that match.
So I thought
It
it
was
was horrible for like the first 15 minutes, but it had a really good closing stretch. Like a really good closing stretch. And I think that overrated it. Once the rustling stopped, then it started to kick off. Once it got into melodramatic soap opera bullshit, which I love.
Edge is pretty good at that.
Yes, very.
His acting career definitely helped him.
Yeah. Dude, he's in Percy Jackson, which is such an acclaimed show. Very, very good.
I've heard very good
It's
things about it. I need to watch that because I grew up reading those books and I
same.
love
I
them.
love those books. That's
Yeah,
why I
and
watched it.
the movies made me so
Yeah.
angry because the movies were so dumb.
Especially the second one, because like I was just so disappointed what they imagined the camp as. It was like
Oh.
just like this summer camp. And I'm like, no, you got to be way more like use your brain, be more creative than that. But yeah, no, this show is definitely good because it's much more fantasy than the movies. And also, another thing that really helps is that the actors are kids. They're not they're not
Yeah.
teenagers. Like they're like 12 years old. Yeah, that definitely helps that they're kids rather than teenagers.
Oh my God, saying Jeff.
Yeah, sorry,
If
I'm
they,
back.
I'm sure you've already, I'm sure you've already seen what's about to happen.
Mhm.
But if they do a back suplex from up here, I will.
Man, maybe I'm a little
Okay, they're
behind.
not.
Hold on, let me check because we're talking about.
You behind me? Jeff just hit the whisper in the wind for me.
Oh, I don't know where the hell you're at. Yeah,
I know I've been like 15, 20 seconds behind you for a
yeah.
while.
Let me get back into this because I was just going off about Percy Jackson. Let me start paying attention. Great show, though. Great show. Big recommend if you like it. If you like that kind of thing. Bang. This is the best Jeff Hardy's looked in a while.
His pandemic run in the WWE was pretty good until they
It was
started making him a
solid.
jobber. Yeah, that ladder match he had with AJ and Sammy
Yeah,
is one of my favorite ladder matches ever. That match was booked so perfectly.
right.
And Sami Zayn was such good television then.
Yeah,
Then they made him a jobber again.
yeah. Very confusing booking, but yeah.
Jeff is definitely in better shape than when he first debuted in
Well,
AEW.
he's clean.
Jab, true.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I would assume so. He looks
Yeah,
clean. He
I'm
looks
pretty
very healthy.
positive he's clean. He seems pretty set on it this time. And usually after he
I,
has a big fuck up, he'll actually chill out for a little bit, you know. And
yeah,
honestly, now that he's old and in the end of his career, I think that he'll be fine. I
I don't know what the move is called. Whenever he like opens up the legs and his leg
yes,
drop into the drop kick, and whenever he would do the leg drop, I remember he would always grab his back when he got up, and
yeah, it was hard.
it was sad to
Yeah.
watch. But he's not really doing that right
Holy
now. He's
shit!
moving
Whisper
bad.
in the wind on the stair, dude. This is excellent. This match is great. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm down for this. I'm
Oh my
really.
god, that's a
I mean,
crazy bump.
listen, man, Swerve is one of the best week to week wrestlers. I should just say that since the Texas Death Match against Hangman, he hasn't had a week off in the ring. So, I mean, this is just incredible right now. Swanton. Oh, that Swanton looked really good. That was one of his best looking Swantons in a while. He kicked out. Yeah, this is good. I love this. This is unreal so far.
Jeff is such an. I'm so glad. Same with Edge. I'm so glad he can still go. I don't know. How good his Ring of Honor work was because I
Jeff
didn't
Hardy?
watch, and he was pretty bad.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't. Did he go to Ring of Honor?
Him and Matt had a Ring of Honor run,
In
didn't they? In like
oh,
2012
oh,
or
oh,
something
oh!
like
I thought
that.
you were talking about like since they joined AEW. I was gonna say, really? Yeah.
Oh no. After he left WWE in like
So
2009, I didn't
Matt
see pretty much.
Hardy,
I watched a little
Matt
bit of
Hardy had a
Impact.
bit of our Ring of Honor run. I don't think Jeff had anything to do. But in
Uh,
2017,
uh,
2018, whenever it was like the Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes show, they were prominent regular performers on Ring of Honor. Yeah. In fact,
uh,
the first All In, no, the Madison Square Garden Ring of Honor show, uh, that sold 15,000 tickets that really was like the kickstart of AEW. That was Cody Rhodes saying, "You think we can't sell out that arena?" They had a ladder match with the Young Bucks. 24 hours. They took a flight out and they returned at WrestleMania. I always think that's such a fun little thing to me. Yeah.
oh yeah. That's one of
Yep.
my favorite Mania moments
And to
of
think
all
that they had
time.
another ladder match against the Young Bucks sort of wins the banger, but yeah, that I always love that bit of trivia. That was good.
I am so down for a Jeff Hardy push. They gotta
Keep
start.
Matt Hardy out the ring.
I don't know what his one win was. Yet, please, I am actually a-okay with having Hardy be his manager because he
Right.
can kind of talk, and Jeff can't really talk. I would
Yeah,
be
Jeff
so
Hardy's
down
or
for
Matt Hardy
a.
is a really good promo and a really mid wrestler, but Jeff Hardy is a really good wrestler and a really mid promo. So yeah. Yeah, Jeff had a great performance.
They gotta get him in a high profile feud. I would love for Hardy to do some at Revolution.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Give him a no DQ match against
right.
somebody.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd love to see him. That's great. That's really good.
That was a great match. I'm so glad Jeff can go. Jeff is so entertaining. He always has been.
Yeah, no, that was excellent. That was really good.
So there's the Thunder Rosa match is still left,
Thunder
and I'll Edge and
Rosa,
Suzuki. Is that it, or is
the
there something
trios
else?
match. There's the acclaimed versus Mogul Embassy. Yeah,
Oh
that should
yeah.
be a quick one though. Please, I
Oh,
hope. Maybe we'll get an overrun. They've had an overrun, I think, every Dynamite so far this year. I honestly think Dynamite should maybe go until 10:15, and I've said that before, but I think another just an extra 15 minutes on the end of it. I think is
yeah. That would. Oh my god, that would be because they definitely focus more
yeah,
on wrestling, and I hate people that say that like that these matches need a story, and they get mad
right,
whenever they just throw them together. But this has been so entertaining, and none of these
right,
matches have really had a story. This has been
yeah.
so entertaining.
No, most of these matches have been um
Yeah.
rankings based, I'd say.
Yeah. When it's all storyline, you get matches like
Right,
Dominic Mysterio
right.
versus The Miz. And this has been so much better than
Well,
Dominic Mysterio
actually, I
versus The
did hear
Miz
that
with
the
an R-Truth
WWE
appearance.
might be adopting rankings, which would be excellent, 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 excellent.
Yeah, I'm sure
Mhm.
Triple H would love that.
Yeah,
They did that in
right.
NXT for a little bit. I think it might have been just a tournament where they did that,
It
but I
was a
remember them
tournament.
doing a
Yeah,
ranking system.
it was only for like a little bit. They did a mini ranking system for I think because the NXT title I think was vacated at the time. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they did do that. Hmm. Yeah, speaking of which, real quick, old NXT. I just want to say that I think the first video I'm gonna have is I'm gonna record. I'm gonna react to the Velveteen Dream Chris Van Fleet interview. Just so, yeah, I got somewhat into it and was
I
shocked
definitely
at
need to
how
watch
bad it
that.
was. Oh shit! Porno stash Hangman is elite. Whoa,
Once I am able to,
whoa!
ooh.
Hangman and Swerve in dealer's choice matches next week. That's huge.
They're running Hangman
No,
Swerve on
no.
a
Dealer's
weekly.
choice is opponent picks, or like so. Hangman picks Swerve's opponent, and Swerve picks
Oh,
Hangman's opponent. Yeah,
another Swerve
that's
match.
dope.
I'm so here for that.
But he hasn't missed a week wrestling since the Texas Death Match. He's wrestled every week since.
Really?
Right after that, the very next Dynamite after that, so 3 days after it was the start of the Continental Classic, and he was in
Oh
that.
yeah.
So, yep. So he wrestled weekly all that, and he had a weekly match with Matt Seidel. So to keep on Rampage to keep the streak going. So he hasn't missed yet. He hasn't taken a week off in the ring. Unreal that he's still going at such a high level. Red Velvet, who I heard had a really good performance. She was Deonna Purrazzo's, I think. Deonna Purrazzo,
Oh yeah.
someone's first opponent on Collision. Heard she had a great showing. The AEW Women's Division is hot right now. I'll say that.
They have a lot of talent.
It's a
Thunder
good
Rosa,
division right
I
now.
hope they do. Yeah, I hope they do something big with her again. I love Thunder
Yeah.
Rosa.
It sounds like she's going after the TBS title, which I'm down for.
Yeah, that title does need.
Julia Hart's fun, but it could use some good matches, and Thunder Rosa is someone who has good matches. Needs more established veterans, I think, that division.
Yeah.
Like, people like Abaddon I like, but Abaddon versus Julia Hart isn't going to be a good match just because
No, it's not at all.
those guys just aren't good enough yet at that level to have a match on pay-per-view. They're good.
I cannot
but
remember her name, but there is somebody that it was. I think it was Athena versus somebody for the RH Women's title that main evented Dynamite, and
Yeah.
the other person I loved so much. I cannot remember her name,
Huh.
but seeing
Sure it was
her in the
Dynamite?
TV. Who?
You sure it was Dynamite?
Maybe
She
might have
main
been Collision or something.
So she main evented the Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Was it that?
No, I didn't get to watch
Okay.
that live. It was
Because
one of
that
the
was
weeklies that the RH
okay.
Women's title
Yeah.
main evented.
Yeah. No, I mean, because she had I think it went like 30 minutes with Billy Starks. Unreal match. Athena, in
Oh,
my
I
opinion,
remember you talking about that match.
yeah, in my opinion, is the best women's wrestler of all time. So to see her perform at such
Athena?
main event, yeah, Athena main event back
Wow.
to back pay-per-views when there were matches as high profile as Mark Briscoe and FTR versus the Blackpool Combat Club. And I mean, the first one, even bigger to main event, she main evented over Claudio versus Pac, which was an excellent match.
Oh yeah, I saw the clips of that match.
Her and Willow Nightingale main evented the show though in another just phenomenal matchup. Yeah, Athena's unreal, one of the best wrestlers of all time, in my opinion, the best female wrestler of all time.
Where's Pac been? I haven't seen Pac
injured.
in a.
He got injured
Is he
in the
injured?
match. He literally got injured in his second match back. It was the
Oh,
Ring of Honor
man.
match on pay-per-view versus Claudio where he got injured. Yep. Awful time.
I remember being so excited to see what they would do with him.
Yeah. His
Oh,
return
that
was
sucks.
literally that same week for Blood and Guts, and then that Friday he got injured again for the Ring of Honor pay-per-view against Pac. Or against Claudio. Yep. Great match, though. Would recommend. So good.
Thunder Rosa is so.
I like Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa is so good.
Yeah.
She carried. I wouldn't want to say carried, but she was one of the only people in the women's division I liked for a while.
Yeah.
In AEW.
No, she definitely during the Dark Ages, she was my favorite.
Yeah. Her and Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
Those two are probably my two favorites.
Love Serena.
Oh yeah, Serena. That might have been who I was thinking of.
Serena Deeb.
Yeah, I think it might have been her.
Serena Deeb is so good. Like she's unbelievable. And she's been having vignettes on Collision, so she's close to returning. Ooh. Very excited.
Yeah, She would be a good TBS champ.
She's good at anything. Her versus Hikaru Shida had a street fight. They had a street fight. It was like their fourth matchup because that was like the rivalry of the women's division before everything that's happened since. And it was one of my favorite matches of that year. Serena Deeb is an unreal talent. Yeah. Wow, her and Athena, I do remember that match happening. I remember loving it as much as I hypothetically would.
I haven't seen enough of Athena. I remember liking her in NXT, hating her on the main roster because her booking was terrible, and I
Right.
haven't seen a ton of her on
Yeah.
on AEW.
Yeah.
Whenever she was on TV every week, it was a time that I wasn't really
Yeah.
watching
No.
like much
Yeah.
wrestling.
She went out with a big injury. It was a long one. Yeah.
I remember her
Yeah.
getting
This is
hurt.
her first time, I think, in like 2 years, year and a half.
Oh.
Speaking of which, fucking Kyle O'Reilly, man, when's he coming back? I miss him.
Oh my god,
Love Kyle O'Reilly.
I love
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly. It is such a missed opportunity that he didn't do anything in NXT because he got so over, and his booking was
Yep.
amazing. His match with Adam Cole, I think it was Adam Cole's last
Yeah.
NXT match. That match was so freaking good.
Right.
It went so long. It was like a 40-minute match or something
Yeah.
like that. And for WWE,
Yeah,
that's
NXT
crazy.
different. They did that all the
Well,
time. They were
yeah.
cool.
God, NXT Adam Cole is
Yep.
one of my favorite runs
Yeah.
in wrestling. NXT Adam Cole was so good. Undisputed Era is such a
Yeah.
good faction.
I hope they can get back to you know,
What does Bobby Fish do now?
he's on Twitter begging for his job back. But yeah, he started his indie stuff. I know he was on the undercard of a Jake Paul fight. Yeah,
Oh, I remember that.
so he's still doing.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
He's doing a bunch of weird shit. He does a lot for MLW. I think. I think that's where he mostly works. MLW is an interesting one because they're one of the only indie feds that do exclusive contracts. So maybe he's under deal with them, and that's why I don't hear about him that much.
Without Kyle O'Reilly, he is
Yeah, he's not good.
not good.
That's fine. That's fine. But
Yeah.
like, there's nothing wrong with being a tag team wrestler. You just got to admit it to yourself. Not every guy needs to be a single star. Look at FTR, Young Bucks. You know.
I would love a Red Dragon title reign.
I would. It seemed like they were on par for that. I really remember questioning whenever there was a triple threat between Jurassic Express, them, and the Young Bucks, I want to say. And for some reason,
I remember that.
They didn't win. Jungle Boy retained. And I remember thinking that was stupid.
Oh my God, I remember that. I remember thinking the exact same thing.
Because that was the perfect time.
They were so hot.
Thunder Rosa with the victory. Great match. Well, great performance. Love Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. The match in like that really made me think that Kyle O'Reilly could be a main eventer was that match with Mox.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
There were a couple near falls in that match that really got me. That match was booked perfectly.
The double or nothing match with Darby Allin, that's another excellent one. That's a really good one.
I forgot how hard they were pushing him for a while.
I think he got injured right after that match.
He won that, didn't he? Didn't he pin Darby Allin?
He got injured right after that. Right after that, excuse me. Yeah. Holy shit.
This women's match was not bad.
Takeshita versus Christopher Daniels on Rampage. That's a great match. Don't know why Takeshita's on Rampage, but you know.
I mean, Mox is wrestling that show. That should be a decent show too.
Let's see what's going on with Collision because this is countering the Rumble, and I'm definitely going to stop watching the Rumble to watch Nagata versus Danielson. But yo, Serena Deeb returns to action. Oh shit! Maybe I might have to watch this because this Collision is built for me. Of course, right before the fucking Rumble, this is the match. Okay, Mariah May in action. Always love to see that.
I'm gonna watch the Rumble as soon as I get home, which would probably be like 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna be up at like 3 a.m. watching that show, and I'm gonna be, oh my God.
Swerve Strickland versus Adam Page, dealer's choice. Very excited for that, man. I hope they bring out some big names.
Oh my God, That international title matches. Oh no, it's
Yeah,
a
the
4-way.
4-way.
Why is the Butcher in that? The Butcher is such a. That's so
He's
weird.
safe, I guess.
He does
I
not
don't
fit in
know.
with those.
Oh, Darby and Sting. Hold on. I think we are getting an overrun because unless that trios match is real short. Yeah. Let's go.
How long are they gonna not call Billy Gunn his name? I thought it was funny for a while, but now it's just weird. Not I'm not calling him
That's
Billy
the
Gunn.
whole. That's my entire opinion on the Acclaimed. It was funny for a little bit, and now it's why are we still going?
Yeah, it's very corny.
Yeah, they're the New Day of AEW.
Them doing a heel turn could
I
be cool.
guess. But yeah, I mean, like I said, they're the New Day of
Oh yeah,
not fun.
get Billy Gunn out of it. He does not need to be there anymore.
I mean, get him out of the
That
ring.
poor old
Keep
man.
him as a manager. That's the
Yes.
not even that he needs to go. It's just that he needs to stop wrestling.
Do you remember when the New Age Outlaws made a random return in like 2013 and won the tag titles?
They had a whole run.
That was so bad.
That was around.
Road Dogg could
Dude, they
not
had
go in
a
2013.
fucking all-time classic: Kane and the New Age Outlaws versus the Shield at Wrestle fucking Mania, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god, that was
Why
so
was that
bad.
on WrestleMania? That was the best you could do. No, I get it. It was three legends, but still, so stupid.
Kane and Road Dogg, the dream tag team. Sting's face paint's different.
He did
That
the
looks
neck.
cool.
He did something with his neck.
Yeah. It has like a thick black outline. I really like that.
Yeah. Two women's matches for Collision, by the way.
I am also so here for that. I'm glad they're building their women's division back up. Tony has been cooking for a while.
Post World's End, AEW has been white hot. Once MJF got off the screen, no offense, but as soon as he went away, the show got way better. I'm not saying anything, but
God, I want MJF to turn face so bad.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I said this already. I think I did, but Sting and Darby are going for the tag titles. I don't know if you knew that, but
I did not know
for
that.
the tag titles. So Sting gets a title run before he retires. He should be the first AEW Hall.
So they're going to win, yes. I would assume. There's no way they lose. Oh, I'm.
Yeah.
That's cool. Darby Allin is so freaking good, and him holding any title is going to be great television. I've always loved Darby Allin because whenever I first started watching like AEW full time, he was my favorite for a while.
He's an excellent wrestler. Okay, we're definitely doing an overlap, by the way, because Sting hasn't even talked yet, and if he talks for 5 minutes and then we get entrances,
yeah, I'm about to say he's gonna yap for a while.
We're gonna have 20 minutes to get the trios match and Edge versus. Yeah, no way.
Thank you, Tony, for keeping Flair in the back.
Fuck Ric Flair.
I don't know. They hired him just for the energy drink, I'd assume. Whatever he sells. That's the only thing they hired him for, I would assume.
AEW's not paying him anything. The energy drink company is paying him. Like, it's something weird like that. It's a weird thing where they're paying him. They're like paying his salary to promote. Like, that's his sponsorship with AEW. I don't think they're making any money off of it, but I don't think they're paying anything. So, I heard the energy drink sucks, by the way.
most energy drinks do.
Drinks do suck. because they're unnecessarily carbonated. It's so dumb. I will say I have
I
been trying G Fuel and it's very good. I like it.
the only energy drinks I've tried is Monster and Red Bull, and they were both so bad.
Yeah, I hate Monster. I haven't had Red Bull. Oh no, you know what? In Pennsylvania we have these gas stations called Sheets, and they have smoothies that you can like infuse Red Bull in, and they're very good. So maybe Red Bull's decent. I don't know. I haven't had it just by itself, but I have had the infused
Yeah.
smoothies.
The next, I wish I would be able to watch this Rumble
Yeah, that
with y'all
sucks,
so
man.
bad. Because if Hogan is in the Rumble, the live reaction to that is going to be
Oh, dude,
freaking
you think that's
hilarious.
funny? Fucking imagine whenever the Rock's music hits. Me and Asper are gonna be in tears, dude. We're gonna be actually crying.
The Rock or Punk is winning without a doubt. It has to be one of
Dude,
those two,
the
and
minute
that's
Cody goes over
so.
that rope, we're gonna be crying of laughter. You know, it's
There's actually no way Cody is gonna finish the story by winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle
yeah.
Royal on
Literally,
SmackDown.
the only chance he has, I
The-
think, right now is the Elimination Chamber. But if Dwayne says he's working, then guess what, buddy? Oh boy, you're fighting the Miz at Mania. God, that would be so cool.
I could see them doing
Could you
McIntyre.
fucking
Cody
imagine?
McIntyre is
Could you
probably the match.
imagine? It's Cody Rhodes versus Awesome Truth 1-on-2. That's his Mania match. That would be so funny.
I'm smelling 7 stars,
Dude, if they just give
unfortunately.
him the most jobber match imaginable at WrestleMania, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Dom Mysterio.
Yeah. I was thinking in my head, like, how do you actually save this with having him lose? And the only thing I was thinking is if they put him on a losing streak to the point where he kind of like starts to lose his status in the company and he gets a letter or something from management and they're like, hey, the only way that like in kayfabe on TV, like the only way that we'll have any plans for you is if you go back to being Stardust. And like he goes as a little mini run as Stardust before he builds himself back up, and then like upper management is like, okay, you can. We want Cody Rhodes back. You know, you proved yourself, and then he builds it up, and then Mania 41 takes over the title. That's the only thing I could see I could come up with that was any decent.
I'm pretty sure it was part of the deal that they're not allowed to do Stardust in WWE
Yeah,
anymore.
but that
That was
would
like part of the deal
that
whenever
would
he
be a
signed, I'm pretty sure.
sacrifice. You know, that would be great. I think that story would work.
It would be a cool storyline, but I'm sure that they would fumble it
Yeah,
so hard.
yeah, but still, I think they would be really.
The only good thing about Stardust was his theme song. They wouldn't even be able to
Well,
use
I'm not
that.
even talking about like a run. I'm talking about like a month where like he just wins like 4 matches as Stardust, and then they're like, okay, you don't have to be Stardust anymore. We want the old Cody back. You know, you prove to us you can still win matches. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be in a story or anything. Um. Oh. Oh. Right. Dude.
Oh my god, get Big Bill off my screen,
Okay.
please.
So Mogul Embassy, the Titantron hit. But the music was not the same, and I thought they fucked up. And then I remembered that the other people, they're that Swerve's faction. He's not. Yeah, it's a good. I forget that Swerve.
And he's not even really associated
Yeah,
with much anymore.
not really.
If Swerve picks Brian Cage to face Hangman, will be so disappointed.
Yeah, he probably will though. I don't know. No, that already happened. I'd be shocked if it. Wait, what's happening? This is not the Acclaimed. This looks like House of Black. Oh, oh right. I'm an idiot. This is not the Acclaimed. I'm an idiot. It's Jay White and the Guns. Okay, so I might actually like this match. Wait, why did I think that this was the Acclaimed versus them? Oh, it is the Acclaimed. I forgot
Okay.
they merged the
There you go.
factions or whatever. I think what they're doing is they're unifying the trios titles, which is fair because we do not need two sets of trios titles.
I remember when I used to be so freaking excited for the Acclaimed to be on
The
TV.
Acclaimed were my favorite.
That match they had
Keith
with
Lee and Swerve.
Yeah, Keith Lee and Swerve is one of the best tag team
matches ever.
Yeah. And now they're stuck with Billy Gunn versus
even
the Mogul and Busy.
Top of their game. However, I will say I do think that getting them out of the trios division, having Jay White and company take over that is a good decision.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I cannot name you, except for when they won it, I cannot name you one match that they've had for those tag titles.
Yeah, I remember there was a four-way where it was like Orange, Cassidy, and Danhausen versus the Acclaim versus the Guns versus Butcher and Blade, maybe? I don't know. Kip Sabian and someone. Yeah, I remember that being awful. That was
Yeah, but I say that does not sound very good.
Too, which was sad.
Yeah, that does not sound. I love long pay-per-views, but I just wish at least most of them at least had. Like, if you're gonna have a match without a story, it should be between two stars.
Listen, I'll tell you what, man. That's one of the things that AEW has improved on a lot is their pay-per-view length, because their shows used to go way too long, like way too long. But now we're like the pay-per-views. I
think it was Double or Nothing. The show that Punk won the world title from Hangman.
That felt like it was a 5-hour pay-per-view.
I actually fell asleep. It was like, I'm pretty sure it ended at 1 a.m. my time, and I actually fell asleep during the Punk match.
Fucking decided to buy an additional hour of pay-per-view time so Owen Hart's wife could have as much time as she wanted. So stupid.
Oh yeah, so listen, I remember that.
That's cool, but then he added like 2 random matches. That's why Kyle O'Reilly and Darby Allin got on the show. That was added because he bought the extra hour, and it was probably the best match of the night. But still, man. Yeah, that whole match, there wasn't even a match on that show that really stood out. Like, even All Out after that went way too long again and was pretty mid. But it had, Swerve and Keith Lee versus the Acclaimed. It had Punk versus Moxley, which a lot of people don't like, but I love. So I felt like that at least was a decent show. But you also had Danielson versus Jericho, which sucked. Oh God!
I think I might have fell asleep during that match too. Show too. I don't think I watched Punk Mox
at the end.
No, never mind. I definitely did watch that. That's right.
Tony Khan speaking. Excellent stuff. But yeah,
that's such a good feud.
I think that's none.
I don't. I don't know. This match should. Every show has one match that does not need to be on the card. I guess they just need to fill time.
No, they don't.
I'm so uninterested in this.
All they're doing is cutting time from Swerve or from Copeland and Suzuki.
True. Yeah. Yeah. There's only 18 minutes left of the show. They have to go over.
Or it might just be a shorter match. Who knows? They're both old. Maybe they can't go that long.
Yeah. I don't know a ton about Suzuki. I know he's older. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's up there.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Old. Wow, he's in great shape for mid-50s.
Yeah, he's 55.
Mm-hmm. Wow, he's in very good shape for 55. Excellent. Oh, they're doing a commercial in this. How long is this gonna go? This going over like 7 minutes. It's kind of crazy.
I'll see if Tony Khan mentioned an overrun.
They have been stomping the Acclaimed in the corner for 75% of this
Yeah.
match. I don't know what people think of Brian Cage. I don't think I've seen one match from him that I
match with
liked.
Wardlow that I loved. And also the first match with Hangman he had is widely talked about. It's one of the better Dynamite matches in history. I don't know how true it is though, because I haven't watched it.
Was that no? That was with Lance Archer. I'm trying to remember the match he had with Cage. I don't know if I watched
it
it.
was Wardlow versus Brian Cage because I remember because they like the entire match was basically a luchador match just with two big guys. They kept like doing hurricanranas off the top rope and shit. It was great, very entertaining. Yeah, they went. It was like a flippy match between two fucking muscleheads, and it was just excellent. Yeah, can we hurry this up, bro?
This should not be a 2-segment match. Yeah, for me, I'm still a little bit behind, but for me, they are currently stomping the Acclaimed in the corner again.
Yeah. This just needs.
This is.
They just need to end this shit, man. Nobody wants to see this.
Go back to mentioning Vince and the Raps, and then having a 5-minute match. I'll be okay with that. Right. God, Brian Cage is huge. That's a big man. Honestly, I can't name you a lot of his matches. I did not know he was pulling off hurricanranas.
Brian Cage? His debut,
yeah.
He did
I have not seen a ton of him. I did not know he was pulling off hurricanranas.
His debut, he did some crazy shit, like a 630 or something off a ladder. Yeah.
Jesus
Brian
Christ.
Cage is insanely athletic. It's just, that's kind of all he has. My God.
I hate when people say this, but it probably is true for him. He would probably kill in like
in the WWE,
NXT or something.
I could see it, but I just feel like he would kind of go into that Braun Strowman reign of like guys who aren't the worst wrestler.
He'd be having Raw matches with Ivar.
He'd be like in that Baron Corbin position, where it's like he's a fine wrestler, but I don't really want to see him doing anything high profile, Yeah.
I'm sure he would do good in NXT. On main roster, there's no place for him now, anyways.
It's very funny because, like, those guys, like Baron Corbin, is basically Triple H's, or not Triple H, but Vince McMahon. He was Vince McMahon's Penta, like that upper mid-card guy who never leaves that position but never wins, always putting over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, it's just very interesting to me how both companies use that.
Corbin, that was an awful F5. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Corbin has such a good moveset. I wish he was a good wrestler.
Right. Dude, you know what really
the deep six is
sorry. Why are these guys? Because these two Samoan guys are really good wrestlers, and Brian Cage is okay, but like I think those guys have a lot of potential. Why are they doing jobs to Billy Gunn?
That dude just hit one of the worst pedigrees I've ever seen. That wasn't. I don't know. Billy Gunn looks like he is struggling.
Well, he's 60.
Yeah, fair enough. Hanging up, old man.
Right. I think there's going to be.
He's not about to
run. There's no way.
Why is Jay White helping the Acclaim? Did I miss something?
They're like a super faction.
I did not know that.
Like it, but I'm pretty sure it's only to unify the trio title. I think they're going to turn and it's going to be like a trios title match at Revolution.
Yeah. No way. They not. Oh no, that's crazy.
Okay, we're ending it.
We got. Why is this match have a table spot?
There you go. Fine.
Poor Prince Nana.
Honestly, I like that this match has a table spot because like that table's always up. It would make sense that wrestlers would be always trying to get to that. Like once they're,
Yeah.
I think honestly, like that table be like obviously not every match needs a swanton off the ladder, but I think it makes sense because that table's there and it's not a DQ. Why would the wrestlers ignore it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about AEW is that they don't call disqualifications when you jump off things or throw people on this stuff. I love when they do that. Oh my god, that Famouser was so bad. He has a good elbow though. Why is Billy Gunn getting the win? What is? Oh my god.
No. Christ.
Hanging up, old man.
Another ad. Oh no, it's Serena Deeb.
Yeah, it's I don't think they're doing another commercial.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's commercial free.
Yeah.
This is probably going to go 15 minutes, which I'm fine with. Most of these guys are old, so they probably can't go a 20-minute match.
I'm sure Edge could. I don't know if Suzuki. Did them together?
Right. That's the thing. Both of them equally could go 30 minutes with a younger guy, but paired together, I'm sure they rely a lot on the younger wrestler during their matches. Both of them. Even though I don't know, Edge vs. Christian was so good.
Edge vs. Christian was amazing, but also it's Christian Cage, and he is
also I didn't know this, but the artwork on Edge's Titantron he drew it. So that's just a neat little fun fact.
Wow, really? Edge drew
he's
that?
a very good artist.
Did not know that.
He drew up a lot of title designs for WWE and stuff.
I've heard the story. Like I've seen the picture of what he wanted his custom title to look like.
It was basically the Intercontinental
so bad
with the art in it. Yeah, no, he's a very good artist. All the artwork you see on that Titantron he drew. Yeah.
Didn't like I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Jerry Lawler that like made comic books at one point.
Probably. That makes sense.
Luring in the kiddies. Yeah. What is Edge wearing?
A hockey jersey.
Oh, okay. Never. I didn't see the front of it. I thought he was just wearing a big T-shirt at first. I was very confused.
I think that's a custom one.
Oh, they need to get him. That's a 4 and did they say 4 and 6, or am I not seeing it right?
No clue.
He has lost 6 matches. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's not. Edge hasn't lost 6 matches. He's lost 2. Right? Yeah, against Christian. 2 against Christian.
Yeah.
Only losses. Ed said he wanted to go for the he did say that he wants to wrestle Okada, and that looks like it could be a possibility.
Oh wow.
He said he really wants to wrestle with Okada.
Oh my god. If Triple H puts Okada on NXT facing freaking Duke Hudson or whatever his name is, I will cry. That would be so funny.
Kind of confirmed that he's signing with AEW though, because he said he's not moving from Japan, and the WWE offer they're not budging on the fact he needs to move to Orlando if he wants to. So it seems like AEW probably is going to be and also I heard that they just offered more money initially as well. Which I mean, I think it would be treated as a Punk level signing in AEW. So I don't know. All right, this is starting. I'm going to stop talking. I'm hyped.
Oh, I've only seen a couple of Suzuki matches. Him versus Allen was really good. Him and Eddie was really good. And then the match at Forbidden Door, which is one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time.
Which
that was
one?
Great. The Omega Ospreay.
Oh, okay. Forbidden Door 2.
Yeah,
I think that was Naito, Darby, and Sting versus Suzuki, Jericho, and Guevara, I want to say.
Yeah, that was the worst match of that night, and it had a 6:30
And it was
through a
great.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that show was so good. God, that show was so good.
That might be my favorite like wrestling pay-per-view
fair.
ever. That's definitely one
Yeah.
of.
Man, AEW's 2023 pay-per-view run was so 50-50 because you had shit like Double or Nothing and World's End, and then you had shit like Wrestle Dream, Forbidden Door, All Out.
Oh, Wrestle
Yeah.
Dream was so good. It had such a
Yep.
good main event. MJF not wrestling was a weird
What do you mean?
decision, but it worked.
MJF wrestled.
Oh, well, I meant like not defending the
Yeah.
world title.
Back-to-back pay-per-views was odd because he didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if it was a one-time thing, but back-to-back pay-per-views with that shit. Yeah. All right.
MJF's title run would have been so good if it was like 5 months
Yeah.
shorter.
So it seems like Suzuki is actually like this might be a more of a match than usual because most of his matches are just chops, which is very entertaining. I'm not discrediting that, but his American
He is
matches.
very quick for a 55-year-old.
Fast for his age. Yeah.
Oh my! How short he looks tiny compared to Edge. This
I
is
don't know
kind
if
of
he's a
crazy.
big guy. I don't really know.
He's very short. I knew he was always a little small.
Let me look it up.
Looks like I'm taller than him, and I'm not a tall man.
Google tells me he's 5'10", which would make sense because
I do not think that's
Edge
correct.
is 6'3".
Edge is
He's a tall
really?
guy.
They're not going to do the spear, are they? Okay, never mind.
He's 6'5", Edge, so I was wrong.
Wow,
that's big guy.
I did not know he was that tall. I thought he was like 5'10".
They say that you don't really notice how. So yeah, it makes sense that Suzuki looks really small compared to him.
Yeah.
This also was Edge's request. He asked Tony Khan. If he could get Suzuki, and he said that like an hour later, John Moxley walked up there and he's like, "Hey, it's you and Suzuki next week." That's cool. And that's how he found out.
I love Edge so much. You can tell Edge just loves wrestling.
I definitely think that he wanted to go to AEW in the beginning, but he was just so loyal to WWE and everything, and he was like, obviously, I'm not gonna betray them, But now I think he just really wants to wrestle, get all his dream matches out because he's clearly a fan of the product. Like he loves wrestling.
I'm honestly kind of glad that he went to WWE first.
I am too.
Even though he was booked horribly at first, like that Orton match.
No, definitely.
But that Rumble return is like my favorite.
Yeah, no.
Return. It's my favorite return in history.
I'm not
easily.
saying that. I'm just but he was gonna sign with AEW whenever they first started, but he called WWE up. He said, "Hey, if you guys match this, then I'll go sign with you." So he did have a deal, and he was taking it very seriously. That's yeah. Yeah, he's here now, and this.
Yeah. They might not do a big overrun because with the way they're pacing this match, they're already
5
both
minutes,
like
5 minute
beating 9 counts or whatever.
Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Sting and Darby Allin for the title has been booked for 2 weeks away.
Oh, thank God! Get that title off Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I'm not a Ricky Starks fan at all. Just so
I don't think I remember like being okay. I like the MJF program. I thought that was okay.
I thought he was good and he showed a lot of potential. But there's just I still haven't really pointed out. It's just his matches.
Yeah.
It's like,
I like his spear. I
yeah,
love his spear.
his matches aren't well paced, and they just come across as very bland to me. Like his match with CM Punk specifically, I really didn't like.
Oh yeah, I hated that match.
Yeah,
I remember I was in Unhinged or whatever, and I was
Yeah.
like talking to people, and they were all talking like I saw people giving like 4.5.
It was
Oh my god, that
terrible.
match was such a stinker.
Yeah. For the Owen Hart Cup, is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, I hated it. Hated
Oh,
it.
that
Hated
match
it.
was such a
Listen,
stinker.
man, unpopular opinion, but I hated the entire CM Punk Collision run because like everyone was fucking banned, so it was just shitty matches and then a good CM Punk or FTR match. But like you never knew if it was going to be a good CM Punk match. It just mattered on who he was facing, you know.
Punk's whole second run with, well, like,
really bad.
yeah, really bad.
I just
The
hated
Joe
Collision
match
whenever
was
he was
good.
doing it.
The Joe match was good, but it is the most overrated match in recent history. It was a fine match. It was a
Yeah,
good standard
I think
match.
it's
But people
solid.
act like it's this fucking all-time classic, and it's so annoying. It's the most like 3.5 star match of all time, which is nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that, but it's just so stupid.
The whole Cena Hogan spot they did was so weird.
That was great. I liked
Really? I did not. I didn't love that.
it. I
I thought
liked
it
it.
was honest. That the sell that Suzuki just did for the educator
Yeah.
was rough.
Suzuki is unreal for his age.
I love Suzuki so much. He like landed on his. Surprising, he could have broken his leg the way he sold
Yeah.
that.
No, he gives it his all, man. For a 55-year-old man, he really goes out there and goes for it.
And this has been decently fast paced for two
Yeah.
grandpas.
Well, I mean that's
I do kind of.
spear.
Ooh,
That stem cell treatment for Edge did wonders for him. Suzuki kicks out. We're going over. Suzuki just did a sit-up spot. Oh shit.
that was a great spear.
Yeah. A lot of people complaining about the crowd. I don't get it.
I think it's been like average. I guess maybe for an AEW crowd, they are usually very, very hype. But it definitely has not been bad.
Yeah.
I still don't buy that he's 5'10".
It says he's
His legs
5'10".
don't even wrap around Edge. And when he's standing up, his
Look how
head like
strong.
reaches the top. He looks like Mysterio in
Well, you
there.
shrink whenever you get older. I know that much. So maybe he was 5'10" younger. Oh, he just hit the kill switch. Wow. Okay, that was good. That was fun.
Match was really well paced.
Yeah. I thought it was good, decent. Not as good as it could have been.
I feel like there's
It
I
definitely was
feel like there's a
handicapped
very
at
good
the
chance
time.
that they did it themselves. Probably Edge. That Edge booked this himself.
Yeah. Oh shit, Christian. He's not coming out, but they just cut him. I think that literally was from. That's an old ass shot. How did they get away with that?
I'm so glad he got to keep Metalingus. I'm also very glad that they haven't put Jim Ross on commentary during
Yes.
an Edge match because he would be calling him Edge every single
It would
time.
be really bad.
Has Edge said how much longer he's gonna wrestle?
No, I don't think he's said that.
The fact that Edge has been back for 4 years and they haven't done any type of heel turn with him anywhere is kind of
Yeah.
iffy. He was a tweener for a while. Well,
No,
whenever he was a heel, he was spooky.
Supernatural,
He was
which
spooky, and yeah,
terrible. One of the worst
that's
gimmicks
awful booking.
ever. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. And that's how Judgment Day started, which is nuttier.
The theme song was good. That's all that was good about that
Yup.
faction for a long time. And in 2021, after he won the Rumble, he was a tweener for a while in that feud with Bryan and
Yeah.
Roman.
Great match.
Can't believe they
Yeah.
didn't do that 1-on-1.
So how are we feeling? Little post show chats for a little bit, just a couple minutes.
I haven't watched a full Dynamite in a long. That was a great
That was a great show. Loved it.
The only thing I didn't like was that
Six-man match was pretty
trios match. Yeah, but at the end they had Nana going through a table, and that was very entertaining. Swerve Hari was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Right.
I thought it'd be solid, but it
Match
was
of the night,
great.
definitely, in my opinion, was
Easily.
Swerve versus Jeff Hardy. Just overall a great show. Loved the main event, even though it was kind of short. Kept it quick. Nothing wrong with that. Thought it was a great episode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be back Saturday for the Rumble, and then the podcast we'll film on Sunday. Don't know when that will come out though. So yeah, great. Thanks for watching.